there everyone, Ashnflash here. Welcome back to another LEGO Batman 2019 August set review. Today we're going to be looking at set number 76120, Batman, Batwing, and the Riddler Heist, which will retail for $69.99 Canadian and $49.99 USD. It has 489 pieces, comes with 4 minifigures, 3 vehicles, and 1 little side build. This set will actually become available on August 1st. The set is actually available everywhere, I think, except for America. So Canada and the United States will not be getting this set until August 1st, along with all of the other summer sets. I actually imported this from the UK through eBay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the builds and then the figures. All right, here is the Batwing. I figured that we'd start with this since it is in the name. Really cool looking Batwing first, right off the bat. Definitely a really nice looking one. It does feel the same as the other ones that we've gotten in the past. To me, this feels most like the 2012 version. The last year's one is supposedly a bat jet or a bat plane, and of course it's a Batwing. All right, I don't care what you call it, but this is definitely a better looking one, I would say. It looks really cool. Has some unique builds, unique choices as well for some parts, which I think is interesting. But let's go ahead. Let's take a closer look here. First off, I keep grabbing it by this, and it's actually kind of cool. You can grab it by that, and the wings there just flap up and down. I didn't load this because stud shooters are a mess, but it has a stud shooter here on the right, and this is the... If you didn't know, I was actually the first person ever on YouTube to show these off, so back in 2019. So love getting these. You just you push them and they shoot out the flat. I can't grab that one because that's gone. They just shoot out the flat studs. So that's pretty cool. So you've got one on that side as well. On these here, on the sides here, you have just regular stud shooters using the new Batman weird Technic things. I don't know what to call them yet. So you can shoot those off. The same as regular stud shooters. Besides that, there isn't really any other play features besides this flipping open, which is the cockpit, which we'll take a look at in a second. But some really interesting choices here. I like this piece here. I really like getting this in more and more sets. I just think that it's a really unique piece that allows you to really cut some corners there, which looks really cool. Make it really look sharp. What else was interesting? This piece here, I don't even know what to call this piece. The piece to angle things like this, I think it's on that piece. It's that part, and it's not there. And I looked on the box and everything, and it's just an aesthetic choice. So I think that's pretty interesting. Nothing here on the back, unfortunately. No compartment or anything, which I think is a bit of a disappointment because I don't know. When I'm looking at other Batman sets, I think that they're a little bit better because they've got other features like that, but. Anyways, flipping open the cockpit here, focusing in on the cockpit, you can see that it kind of looks incomplete like the Batmobile and the other Bat vehicles. It's kind of missing something. I think it would have been a lot cooler to maybe see if we could just cover that up. I don't really like the studs there. And it's supposed to look nice. Like, he's Bruce Wayne. He ain't skimping out on making things rounded and flat and leather interior. But anyways, that is a sticker piece there on the front there, which is meant to be his computer. Because Batman has like the new fabric piece, you can of course just throw him in there. You don't even have to worry about the cape wrinkling or anything. I do like that part of the capes. And you can just close them up in there. And on the front there is another little Batman sticker exclusive for this set. I like these points here. That's a really interesting part usage. Underneath there are some lights as well, meant to like shine down on the Riddler when you're flying above him. So I think that's pretty interesting. And the sticker on the front is exclusive, so that's pretty cool. And here is Commissioner Gordon's GCPD Cruiser. Looks really awesome. Love getting little civilian cars like this and little side builds that we don't normally get in superhero sets. One of the things that draws me to the set is the uniqueness with having a Commissioner Gordon figure and having this car. It's really cool in the bright blue. Looks really awesome. His license plate is go to jail. I think that's really tacky. I prefer ones that are just random, but it's interesting. If you look at it head on, you have the 2 mirrors on the side, but this actually has like a spotlight so you can see going forward. Again, shining light on the darkness, which is interesting. And on the front here, you've got 1 sticker there, 1 sticker on the side, which is just reflected on the other side there. And of course, the license plate go to jail there. No hood feature or anything like that. The only thing that you can do is take the middle part of that off. You can just take the Commissioner Gordon figure and pop him inside. Again, it doesn't look complete with the stud showing. I don't know what it is. Normally, maybe am I wrong? Let me know in the comments below, but isn't this normally like covered up? Like, you don't see all these studs. Definitely strange to me, but it's cool, I guess. It's a good looking build, and from the front it looks really cool as well. But yeah, it's good. And on to the final of the vehicles in the set. Again, back up into the air. I figured we needed to end with this because it ties into the next thing. So yeah, this is the Riddlercopter, and it looks really awesome. This is supposedly it's an exact rip-off of the Batcopter from the 1966 helicopter, and if you want me to do a comparison of that, I would be happy to do so. It's interesting, but I like the design of this. It is really cool. This piece here, this beam piece, is actually for the first time ever in green, and the helicopter fin here in green is really cool to get, with one sticker on that side, and on the other side is the same thing. It's funny, the first time that I ever got that piece was, I think, in the Joker helicopter escape set with the Batwing from 2006, so it's cool, and it reminds me of that here. This whole wave just, man, really brings me back. So you do have the propeller on the back there, and you've got the main propeller here. You've got, I don't really know, like these tank things on the side. I do really like the way that this is made here, where you can sit the Riddler, and you can pop the Riddler right in there and close it off, and you're good to go. Then he can pilot it. You also have two flick-fire missiles on the left and the right that just pop off like so. And you've got this chain thing. Well, what does it do? I'll show you. It allows you to hook into the safe that the set is included in, and you can fly it around while being chased by Batman. So I think that's pretty interesting. The safe build is pretty cool, but we'll take a look at that in a second. It does have some really good durability, like it ain't popping off there, so that's really cool. But let's take a look at the safe. Here is the safe build that the set comes with. Really cool build. Got a sticker on the side there for money, and a sticker on the back. I'm not really sure, is that meant to be like where you punch in the code to open it, but then you unlock it on the other side? It's a little weird. That doesn't really make any sense to me. You also have a sticker there on the 2x2 round tile. It is one with a hole in it, and it's really cool. Watch this. All right, so you think, oh look, you can see the hinge right there, right, how it's supposed to open, and well, you can't open it, and I just popped it off. You can't open it because there's actually a combination that you have to unlock. Well, kind of. You just have to keep turning it while pulling, and boom, you will actually line this piece up at the top, and then it will open up. So I'll show you what I mean. So you close it, and then you rotate it, and you can lock it. You can't open it, and then you turn it around, and boom, it opens up. Out comes the money and the jewels inside, and you're good to go. I think that that's so cool, and this has maybe been in another set before, but I can't recall ever getting this, and it's such a cool feature. I was so confused. I thought I was missing something at the top there, but it turns out I wasn't, and it was actually meant to be like that. So really cool feature, an underrated feature for the set as well. Like, they could have just had it, you can open and close it, but to have a locking mechanism, I think is just, it's fantastic. Here is the new Batman figure for the line of sets, and it's pretty cool because this is actually based off of his Rebirth outfit from that comic line, and this is a brand new figure. I thought that originally it was the same as the January figures that we got, but this is actually brand new. You can see what it looks like from the back there with his cape down, and he has some really cool printing. I wasn't a fan of it because I thought that it was the same one as before, but I really like the way that the gold looks on the Batman symbol. I think that's really cool and unique. And upon closer look, it looks so cool. And same with the utility belt. I just think that's a really cool texturing that the gold does there. And I like the lines and stuff on his torso as well, cutting through his muscles. So that's really cool. If you look though, unfortunately, he doesn't have any arm printing or leg printing. I wish that he had dual molded legs at least. It's a bit of a shame. If you want to get dual molded dark gray and black legs, you can go back and get some from other sets, but have to do with what you've got here. Anyways, the face print is actually brand new. Instead of having that ugly white line across, he's got these goggles that line up with the holes on the mask. So I think that's really interesting. He's got a really cool smirking expression on one face, and on the other side, he's got this generic Batman face. And if you want to take a look with the mask on, you can see that there. And flipping up his cape, you can see how the printing carries over from the front with his belt carrying over, and just the lines and everything, it just looks so cool and textured. But this is really cool. I don't like these fabric capes, but It is really good figure, and I don't mind getting a lot of these. I do wish that maybe he had an exclusive face print in a couple of the sets, but overall I think this is a really cool looking Batman figure. Here is the Shazam figure. Again, one of the biggest draws, I think, to the set. Unfortunately, there is a Shazam polybag coming out, and we don't know how we're going to get that, but it will, of course, devalue this set, I believe, if it is very easy to get your hands on. If it's hard to get, maybe it'll stay and keep its value, but it is a different figure kind of, because it actually has a Superman hairpiece in black, or my hairpiece. But yeah, it is a little different, but it's pretty much the exact same figure in terms of prints on the torso and head. I actually ordered that polybag over a month ago, and the Bricklink seller, I still have not received it from the Bricklink seller. And I actually ordered it before Justin, and I still haven't gotten it, so that's cool, yay! But anyways, I have the figure, and I forgot to mention this, but he actually has the Power Blast pieces in trans light blue. On the back, he has this cool face print with an angry expression with the lightning there on his eyes. I guess him calling Shazam. I would have preferred if it was actually him yelling the word Shazam, but it's still cool. And on the front, he's got this really awesome smiling face. On the back, you could see some awesome back printing there if you flip up the cape. Really great looking figure. Can't believe that I actually have this figure in hand, because there was actually a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive a long time ago, back I think when he was still Captain Marvel, so it's crazy to see him here finally in a retail set, because I've been waiting for this figure for forever. It's a really great looking figure based off of his Rebirth appearance, and I really recommend this set to get him. If the polybag is hard to get, I think that this is a great figure. Here is another draw for the set, and this is the Commissioner Gordon figure, which is actually the first time we've ever gotten one based off the comics, again based off his Rebirth appearance. So it is cool to get here. Really great looking figure. Oh my goodness, so cool. I love the printing on the legs, and I originally didn't like the way that he looked from leaks and different things, but I think that the leg print lines up really well here. I wish that he did have dual molded legs instead, so you could have gotten like the So you could have gotten the brown on the side, and I get why they don't do that every time, but it's pretty cool. I love his torso printing. His facial expression is really awesome. His hairpiece I actually thought was exclusive in my reveal video, but it's actually Cedric Diggory's from the CMF series, and it's cool to get here since he won't be using it anymore. But anyways, on the back you've got this angry expression, or a confused expression, but he looks really cool here. Love this figure a lot. By far my favorite Commissioner Gordon figure, because it's actually more accurate to the comics. Still holding out hopes for one with gray hair. I know that the Lego Batman movie one had it, but the skin color wasn't accurate to the comics, so it's cool that we're finally getting that, and we're on the right direction. Here is the 2019 Riddler, and he looks awesome here. Really great looking figure. The detail is just amazing. He is one of the more slender figures in the DC universe, so they've given him some little side trim there like they do with some of the other female characters, so that's a pretty cool inclusion. This is actually based off of his Rebirth outfit from the new line of comics, and I say new, but it's been out since like 2016, that line. But anyways, this is from the Rebirth, and it's pretty interesting. I really like the bright green outfit. I think that this is definitely one of the more unique outfits that we've ever gotten from him. And speaking of uniqueness, we've never gotten him with the sideburns there. Not really a too big a fan of that. I prefer him with just the regular domino mask, but having his mask go like that, I don't know how I feel about it. It's definitely interesting, but I do really love this suit. The detail on it is amazing, and the color is just, we've never gotten a Riddler suit in this color before, so it's really cool to get here. And also he comes with the crowbar piece in gold, and that was first introduced with the Flash's first appearance, so it's cool to be getting that here in gold again, though I would have preferred that he uses the Riddler cane from the Lego Batman movie line of sets. And again, just quick look at the back printing, pretty cool, carries over from the front, and nothing else going on. Would have been cool if they reused his hair and hat combo as well, because it just looks kind of empty with this bowler hat. But really great figure overall, definitely one of the best Riddler figures I think that we've ever gotten. Well, there you have it, everyone. That is Batman, Batwing, and the Riddler Heist. It was on my top 10 list for sets that I was most looking forward to for the summer, and I think it does live up to the hype. I think that it's a really great set with a couple really great looking figures. But What do you all think of this? If you want to stay up to date with the latest LEGO news, the latest superhero set reviews, and much, much more, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification if you don't want to miss out. And anyways, everyone, I hope that you did enjoy the video, and I hope that you all have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one.